Good morning. I just wanted to come on here and to share something that I had got that came to me on Saturday and Sunday. I mean, not Saturday and Sunday, but Saturday and Monday. So on Saturday, on my way, I was driving. I thought came to my mind that really was freeing, and the thought was, you can't change people. Now, I know we all have heard that we can't change people, and we're like, of course, but sometimes we can still, we can hear it, but we really don't we really haven't really embraced that thought, or really have um, allowed that to set us free. And also, so Monday, when I was spending time with the Lord, I had that thought came to my mind again. And then after it came to my mind, the next thought was, enjoy your life. So I wanted to share this because I feel like, I'm gonna use me for example. I'm really passionate about sharing with people what I see in them, their potential. It's like I am always given like all these ideas. I feel like I'm an idea generator. I feel like I know I'm not the one that is the author of these ideas, but I feel like God gives me a whole bunch of ideas. It just continues to come, and I'm like, I want to do this, I want to do that. And so when I see my friends and I talk with them, and then pop a idea or something that I see in them, I share with them. I share with my daughter. I share with anybody, that I'm talking to, that I feel like this would do them well. This would help them, especially if they're struggling, especially if they're going through a hardship. Maybe they can't find a job. Maybe, they want more in life. Or sometimes they not even, having no issues, but it's like, I feel like we all should continue to just go be be the best that we can be. So with that being said, I feel like I'm not the only one who struggles with that. I don't feel like it's a struggle, but maybe it is. I don't know. It's just who I am. But I am sharing this because, like, if you're like me, you understand, why you're doing it. You understand. You just want to help people. You understand that you just want people to reach their potential. But those people can, they're perhaps not open to what you're saying. And then after you share and some time go by and you don't see any fruit of what you have shared with them, manifesting in their life, you can feel like a little frustrated or whatever like that, or thinking like why they can't see what you see. And so I feel like the Lord had gave me that, and the Lord wants, it's helping me to understand that really, to really just embrace the fact it's true. I cannot change anybody. We cannot change anybody. The change always begins with the individual. Every person needs to make a decision for themselves. Yes, even as parents, we can raise our children to be, the best of our ability, pour into them. But at the end of the day, when they get older, even at times when they're young, it's up to them to take heed to what you're saying, and and follow the instructions. So if they don't want to follow the instructions, that shows us that we cannot change anybody. Everybody has their own thinking, their own way of thinking, their own ideology. They have their own ideas of what they want for their own life. So yeah, we may be feeling like we're like helping them see, but I feel like it's another way of imposing our thoughts upon them, um, and it's only gonna leave us lead us feeling frustrated. Even it could be sad. So it's just important. I feel like it's a if you really embrace the fact that you can't change anybody, it's really freeing. when I found when it came to me on Saturday and on Monday, I felt like, yeah, I can't change anybody. I cannot. And it was just like it was like an invitation to just let it, just chill out. Chill out in that area. Enjoy your life. Because if you're so caught up in somebody else's life and wanting them to change, and you don't see the change, you're being preoccupied with something that you wasn't meant to take up in the first place. Now, it's okay to wait for the invitation. If they say to you, they come to you with some type of, with a certain conversation that leads to you sharing what you see, then that's cool. But don't give unsolicited advice. We should not be giving unsolicited advice. We need to, unless you want to put on a platform like YouTube or IG or whatever. These platforms, I feel like, are meant for this very purpose. But in your daily relationships, let it be about just spending time with the person and just having an ease. The person shouldn't be in your life and feeling like, oh, they're gonna start this again, and they may not want to hear it. Just like me personally, my parents will may say, they have suggested things to me, and I'm like, I already have my own mindset of what I want to do. And I know they mean well, but I already know what I want to do. And so I'm not going to go down that road. Some things I do, but a lot of times I am doing my own thing. So just like the other person, just like you, that other person is going to do their own thing. And so it's an opportunity for you to just enjoy your life. Instead of using all that passion and giving it to somebody or putting it on somebody who really doesn't want to hear it, enjoy your life, build up yourself, use that energy towards being creative in a different way. You can start a Facebook group. You can do YouTube, like I mentioned, IG, TikTok, just sharing ideas, sharing encouragement. You could use these platforms to get that passion out, okay? So you can enjoy your life. And so you won't be now feeling like, dang, worried about a particular person. You could just be free. You could be stress-free. And I feel like this is another thing that is, this thing is helpful. This type of this advice that I'm giving you that I receive, I feel like it's helpful for those too who want to spend time with the Lord, but they have all these thoughts and stuff like that, and they get caught up in their mind. And I believe if you just start learning to let go of weight that you wasn't supposed to carry, no one asked you to carry, you can have more, you can rest more in the Lord. You don't have to be having all these thoughts, because now you just say, you know what, forget it. And now I'm just going to be able to spend time with the Lord. I can rest. And I can be also, I could drink more from the Lord. Now, I don't know if I shared this on YouTube, but when I say the drink, that means you're drinking from the Lord. You're receiving from Him that peace, that joy. And I know people, in the beginning of their walk, because I'm part of this ministry. I'm part of a ministry, it's RPA, and it's under the minister, Street Ministry 7, Dustin. And a lot of times when people first came to his ministry, they wasn't able to drink because they still was under these self-imposed burdens, or their minds was just thinking, they was thinking too much. They just was not letting go and just, receiving. And so I feel like this is an opportunity also for those who want to be more free in this area. You can, if you let it go, you will start to even more experience the Lord, even more rest in Him. And another thing is, if you are so concerned about these people, pray for them. The Lord can reach that person in a way that you can't reach that person. And I remember it was a time someone said something to me, and I just sat there and I said, Lord, at least you're my friend. Immediately that person called me back because I had got off the phone, and I was like, Lord, at least you're my friend. When I got off the phone with them, and they called me back, and it was like, Kenya, did I say anything? The Lord already placed in their heart, like, you know, whatever they felt, they understood that, you know, that hurt my feelings. And so just talking with the Lord and sharing, um, um, you know, sharing your concerns about somebody and their potential, and, you know, how all these things that you see in them, you know, you want them to see it too. Just give it to the Lord. Ask the Lord to show it to them. Okay, so that's it. I don't want this to be all day, this video, but I just really just wanted to come on here and share it because I thought it was really good, a really good message. I just remember, you can't change anybody. This goes for women or men who feel like they could change a person. You know, there's people, you know, that IG has like these little memes or whatever like that. I hope that's how you say it. And, you know, it's like, say it's a cat, and the cat is a feral cat, I think, or a cat that's, you know, basically kind of like, you know, aggressive. And then they be like, but I could change him. But we all know it's a joke, because at the end of the day, that cat is a cat, and that cat is what it is. That whatever their disposition is, a lot of times that's what they're gonna be. You may be able to get little pets here and there, but we all know those videos that you see people being bitten up. They could even show you that they got bitten up on their hand. It's just like a toxic relationship. And so I just want to share this with people too, who are, you know, they see the signs, you know, that this person that they're dating or talking to, that it really is not going to be a good relationship for them. But you really want that relationship, and you feel like over time maybe you can change them, or they can, or your influence can, like, really, like, you feel like you're so influential that you can change that person. They just gonna change just being around you. But that doesn't mean that's not necessarily true. And a lot of times is you have to be careful who you even around, because you thinking that you are the one that's being influential, but that person can start bringing you down, and you can start taking on their traits and whatever issues they have that you feel like you want to change in them. Eventually it could take a toll on you. So it's important to protect your peace. It's important to really be truthful with yourself. That it doesn't mean we be thinking that we something that we're not. That we have like this amazing aura that, I mean, people could experience that light, but still it doesn't mean that they are going to completely change. I just want to just put that out there, you know. So be careful with that type of thinking because there's so many people who are in relationships now with people who they seen the signs. They thought they could change the person, and they end up divorced, or they're in a very, you know, sad relationship. They self-sabotage themselves with wrong thinking. So I just wanted to share this. So just remember, you can't change people, and just enjoy your life. And if you want to still give encouraging messages, put it on platforms like this. Write a blog, you know, Instagram, TikTok, you know what I'm saying? So it's different avenues to use your gifts. Okay, so have a beautiful, blessed day, and bye for now.